Alright, is everything working? Mic's working, alright. Webcam, back that up a little bit. As you can see, I'm wearing a hat today because I'm self-conscious about my hair because it's really long and it looks bad, and I'm getting a haircut soon, but right now it looks bad. I got lo-fi playing in the back. Let me pull out my phone here. So what this video is today is I have a habit of when I have a dream that I think is cool or weird, or just I think it would be like a fun story to tell, I generally write it down into my phone. And so today I was just thinking, you know, it would be kind of fun if I just went over two of the dreams that I wrote down previously. So yeah, we're gonna get right into that. I hope you all enjoy. Drink some water beforehand. So, first dream I had, it involves me and two of my friends. Billy, you can catch on Twitch, Gamby Juice. He's a pretty great streamer. He's playing fun games. Check him out. And then another friend of mine, Brendan. He prefers to be left in private on his social, so I'm not going to give those out. But the dream was essentially the three of us went into this small town. I think it was either New Hampshire or Maine, like those typical small horror story towns. We were in there investigating the murder of a young boy. Like there was mysterious circumstances surrounding it. For some reason, us three were the experts. We were called in to go figure out what happened. And so we were in there investigating. But then, slowly as the dream went on, these things would happen where we would be in the middle of like, oh, I think we've got a clue. Then this giant spider would appear out of nowhere and start attacking us. So we'd be like, oh shit! And then we'd run away, or we'd try and kill it or something. This would happen like several times. And in the distance, we would always see like a group of people. And then we would like, if we would run away, we would get away, and then we would continue on the investigation, or we would like kill the spider, and we would be like, hey, you guys over there! And then the like hooded people in the distance would run away. But this kept happening until eventually the murder mystery part just entirely went out of the dream. Like, that's gone. That plot point is gone. And it officially turned into like us running and gunning, defending the small town, the small northeastern town from these giant spiders that were being controlled by, if anybody's seen the show Ozarks on Netflix, there is a character, Wyatt, who's like an older brother. Imagine him, but like if he was a lizard man, like he had a lizard tail and like scales and like pointy teeth. Imagine him controlling these giant spiders, but it's not just like one, it's like a bunch of them. There are a bunch of these lizard Wyatts from Ozarks controlling these giant spiders. This sounds so stupid. But yeah, so then they're like attacking us, and we're like, oh shit, we can't hold this building, we gotta run. And we like get out of a back alley, or we crawl out of a basement, and we go to like a smaller thing. And as like the dream keeps going, less and less people keep showing up as like the spiders keep getting them and dragging them off. But eventually we're like stuck at like this boathouse, and we're like, okay, we have a minute to breathe. So we get in this boat and we go out into the middle of the lake, and we're on this island. And then it's like, oh shit, they have water spiders. The spiders are like swimming across the top of the water, and we're like, oh fuck, and we're but it's like, it's not killing them. And then I woke back up. But then promptly, this is part 2 of that dream. I woke up, it was like 1 in the morning, I checked, and then I was like, alright, I'm going back to sleep, what the fuck. But then part 2 of the dream happens when I go back to sleep. And it's me in my hometown, the street where I grew up on, and across from me, I look maybe like 15-20 feet away, and Henry Cavill, Superman himself, not in the Superman costume, more like in the suit he wore in Mission Impossible, but he's just standing there 15-20 feet away, and he from behind his back, a lacrosse stick. And I'm just very confused at that point. And then I notice I have a lacrosse stick in either hand. And I'm like, oh, it's showdown. So we start going at it, like an epic sword fight you would see at the climax of a movie, except it's me against Henry Cavill, and we're both using lacrosse sticks for some reason, and that goes on for what I think is like 10-15 minutes, and then I wake up again, seeing that like hours had passed, and I woke up in the morning. But yeah, I wrote that down, so that was that was dream number 1. You can all like psychoanalyze me now from that, but Dream 2 we're gonna get on. This is another weird one. Oh god, alright. I'm going over my notes here on this. This happened a little whiles back. So, set the scene. We're gonna film the storyline now. I'm on an international baseball team, apparently. This is what I tried to piece together from the dream. I'm on an international baseball team. I am apparently the star player on the team. Like I joined the team, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's the greatest player we've ever seen." And the other teams are recognizing this too. Before we actually play, because this is an international, we're at an international tournament. We watched the Brazil team beat some European team. I don't remember who. I think it was like Romania or some random Eastern European country. But so we watched them beat. Then we learned we're playing a team called Double Masters, which I don't know why the fuck that came into the dream. So we learn we're playing a team called Double Masters. And then we're like, okay, let's go to the field. I go my own way. Everyone's like, okay, we'll meet up at the field, and we start heading that way. So I meet the coach as I'm going there. Some guy's like, hey, can you talk for a minute? So we talk for a minute, and the AC comes on. But I like go up to him, and I'm like, oh, hey, hi coach. But it's not my coach, it's the Double Masters coach, which is Michael Keaton, aka the Batman, or in his more recent role, the Vulture, if you know him, or Birdman, if you've seen any of those movies. That's Michael Keaton. But so he's there, and he's trying to recruit me to their team. He's like, hey, so once this tournament's all over and everything, you should think about maybe joining some of the big league players, join a real team. And of course, me being the star character in this homegrown baseball team movie or whatever, I'm like, no, I'm gonna play for my team. Like they've earned me. And so I was like, and then he's like, okay, we'll see you on the field. We'll settle this on the field. And I'm like, okay, yeah, fuck you, old man. But then after the fact, I'm like, holy shit, that was Michael Keaton. So I decline, and then afterwards, as I once again start heading to the field, and then boom, I meet the star player of Double Master. She comes up and she's all up in my face, and it's for reference, it's the daughter from the movie Knives Out of the woman, not the woman from Scream, the woman from Hereditary, her daughter. The black curly haired one. I don't remember her name. I didn't write it down. I didn't do any research for this, so I can make sure I get it right. But her, the daughter of the Flam woman, if that clarifies it anymore. That's what I have here in my notes. So we're talking shit to each other, and she's like, we're gonna kick your ass, and you're gonna regret turning down that offer. And then in my mind, I'm thinking like, how did you know about the offer? But whatever, it was a dream. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna destroy you, and when we do, you'll never talk shit about us again. And so I'm like, me and my team, we're the best, and we're gonna show you on the field. And so boom, it's like we're done talk shit. We go to our separate dugouts, and the game starts. We're at bat first. I hit a home run. Another one of my teammates hits a home run. And then 2 outs in a row. They just I think they get a double play. I don't remember exactly. At this point, I'm just reading off of my notes that I took on it. Then we get another home run, and then out 3, and then it's switch up. So we're on the field. My team's on the field at this point, and I'm playing left outfield for some reason. I think it's because I did when I was a kid. I don't remember exactly. They get 2 home runs, and then the star player, boom, fly out to left field, and I'm like, oh, this is it. Boom, I catch it. She's out. No. Star players hit. Yeah, so she catches it. No, it wasn't a pop fly, because I'm reading here. It says, I catch star players hit and throw her out at home. So it must have been against the back wall or something. She was running the plates, and then I just throw it all the way home, and they tag her out at home. And I'm like, boom. And then the next hit, also at some point, I didn't write this in my notes, but I remember this. At some point, I get into a shit talking match with what is like a 3-year-old, like a bald, like little like 3-4-year-old. I get in a shit talking match with. I don't know how they made up this these teams. I don't fully remember. Like obviously my mind is just fucking wild. But then he goes and he hits, and like for some reason I get the ball again, but instead of throwing it back to home again, he's like running the bases. I run in after him, but as we're running in, the home plate, it like it grows out and it turns into this giant like wooden jungle gym maze deal. And so he runs in and he's trying to like get through to home plate, and I'm like, I'm ducking in after him. We're doing like the fucking what's it? Not kung fu. That's what I'm thinking of. Parkour. We're doing parkour, and we're just like going in, moving and free running, getting in there, and like he's like, and then two of my teammates, we're all like, all everyone in the field is like now in this jungle gym. And they're like, we got him cornered, and I come in, I'm just like, boom, you're out. And then yeah, and then then I wake up. So I know that was all kind of nonsensical, but I thought it would be kind of a fun video and just slightly entertaining and definitely confusing. So if anybody wants to take that and comment on put a comment down below on what any of these things mean about me, then sure, go ahead, do that. Comment down below. But other than that, give a like to the video. Consider, if you liked it, only if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it. Consider subscribing if you think this is entertaining and you want more of this ridiculous shit, or the other video that you saw prior. But with that, that's going to be this video. Later today, I'm planning on uploading the actual video of the cards I got out of that Double Masters unboxing, because I fucked that up and just turned it into a stupid prank video. But yeah, so look forward to that later today, and have a great day, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great week if I don't see you again.